Thank you for being with us on the Feast of St. Adrian of Canterbury. Our top story tonight, former President Donald Trump was back in Washington, D.C. today in a courtroom regarding his actions after the 2020 election. That case before a three-judge federal appeals court panel centering on accusations that he was part of an insurrection on January 6, 2021. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales has the latest.
Good evening, Tracy. The former president was inside the courtroom but did not testify today. The federal appeals court judges expressed deep skepticism that the former president was immune from prosecution on charges that he plotted to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The panel also questioned whether they have jurisdiction to consider the appeal at this time in the case. Under heightened security, the SUV carrying the former president entered the federal courthouse through an underground garage. Inside, during lengthy arguments, the judges repeatedly pressed Trump's lawyer to defend claims that he was shielded from criminal charges for acts that he says fell under his official duties as president. After the hearing, the former president claimed he should have immunity.
I feel that as a president, you have to have immunity. Very simple. And if you don't, as an example, if this case were lost on immunity and I did nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong, I'm working for the country.
Trump's argument was rejected last month by a lower court judge overseeing the case, and the appeals judges suggested through their questions that they too were dubious that the founding fathers envisioned absolute immunity for presidents after they leave office. Senator Tommy Tuberville tells me this is just another way to keep Trump off the ballot.
They don't want him to be president again, bottom line. And when you go after your competitor, basically it's what Joe Biden is doing. It's Joe Biden and Barack Obama are behind this. They do not want to compete against Trump.
Some Democrats say that a Supreme Court ruling favoring the former president would be dangerous.
Whether it's fraud, whether it's violence, whatever it may be, to say that no matter what happens, you cannot be held accountable in a court of law is an extremely, extremely destabilizing position and finding for the entire country that would have deeply, deeply damaging ramifications.
Congresswoman Katie Porter says everyone should be concerned about the former president's actions.
The real problem here is a president who time and time again decided that the rules didn't apply to him. And that should concern anybody, Democrat or Republican, regardless of your political views.
Altogether, the former president faces 91 charges in 4 separate criminal cases against him. He denies any wrongdoing. The cases that don't reach a verdict before November may be moot if President Trump wins the 2024 presidential election. As president, he could try to end the 2 federal cases, and many legal experts believe that the Constitution prevents state prosecutors from pursuing charges against a sitting president. The cases could ultimately be decided by the U.S. Supreme Court. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.